Trojan Sports Now.
Welcome back to Trojan Sports Now. The softball team is jumping back into conference play this weekend after suffering losses from two SEC opponents. Assistant coach Alex Hope says those losses have better prepared them for the upcoming conference games.
The Sun Belt is very competitive in every team, and every team is somewhere that you're going in and you have to be prepared for. But with coming off of playing, the SEC programs that we just have, that's great for us no matter what.
The Turtles will hit the field again as they head to Monroe, Louisiana this weekend to get back into conference play as they take on ULM in a 3-game series. First pitch of the doubleheader is scheduled for 1 p.m. on Saturday and noon for the final game of the series on Sunday.
The baseball team is coming off a weekend series win and a win against Sanford and are hoping their momentum can overshadow the momentum their upcoming opponent has coming into this weekend's matchup, as head coach Mark Smart explained.
They're playing better. And, as a coach, I would have liked to have seen them struggle another couple of weeks there. But, they played well. So any conference weekend, you got to play good baseball to win. So I'm sure we'll have to be at our best. But I'm hoping that their little momentum kind of gets delayed this week and we can get ourselves back in good place.
The Trojans will face off against an Appalachian State team that beat an Arkansas Little Rock squad that swept Troy over Easter weekend. The Trojans and Mountaineers will face off in Riddle Pace Field Friday night at 6 p.m.
Coming off its last home game of the season in a victory, the Troy women's tennis team will head out to Boone, North Carolina on Friday for a Sun Belt Conference matchup against Georgia State. Friday's game will begin at 9 a.m.
If you missed any of the action from Tuesday, the Troy men's tennis team returns to the Lunsford Tennis Complex this weekend to welcome the Jaguars of South Alabama. The first match will begin on Sunday at 10 a.m.
The Trojans will travel to Auburn this week to compete in the Tiger Classic on Friday and Saturday, and that is the track and field team.
The Troy men's golf team's regular season has come to an end, and now the focus will shift towards the Sun Belt Conference Championships in Miramar Beach, Florida, that begins on April 24th through the 27th.
The women's golf team's regular season has also ended, and now they turn their attention towards the Sun Belt Conference Championships, which head coach Bart Barnes says they will need a little help on.
We'll do some specific practice as it relates to the course we're going to see there in Destin at the Raven. We've got some people around. The men's conference championship was there last year, so I think we're going to get some great insight from Coach Terry and some of his former players on just what we need to be preparing for. But, some rest. And then I think these young ladies should be going into conference feeling pretty confident.
The championships won't start for another 2 weeks, and the team will travel down to Miramar Beach, Florida for the competition.
That's all the time we have for Trojan Sports Now. Check us out online at youtube.com/TroyTrojanVision to catch anything you missed.
For Jahmal Kennedy, I'm Khadijah Torbert. Thanks for watching, and as always,
go Trojans.
Trojans.
Trojan Sports Now.